What's cracking, family? It's your baby mama's favorite cousin, Cousin T-Taw. And today I've got a special presentation for you. Gentlemen, stay tuned. I'm going to play this brief clip, but it is very telling. It's about 60 seconds. I'm going to come back to you on the other side and let's discuss what this is. Here you go.
Y'all, so I am in this group on Facebook called Hey Sis, Is This Your Man? And I'm in the Dallas group, and I found out about it on TikTok, so I don't know if every city has one or just Dallas, whatever. But when I say it is a hot mess, honey, these men, it's all the men too, the blacks, the whites, the Indians, the Mexicans, they are all off the chain, okay? They all are dating multiple women, at least 5, 6 women. Some are married, some are in full-blown relationships. Some girls be like, oh, I was with him for 4 years, oh, I was with him for 2 years, oh, what? You know what? I'm not interested in the dating apps at all. Totally got off, and I don't even want to meet a man off of them apps. If you say that you're even on them apps, denied and blocked. I don't even want to deal with a man that is on social media at this point. It's just, go build a house or something, yo.
All right, gentlemen, I know what you're probably thinking. Let's just stay focused so that we can unpack this properly. Now, this clip was sent to me by a loyal Patreon follower, and if you're not on the Patreon, what are you doing? Get over there now, sign up immediately so that you can get in-depth breakdowns like this that cannot be done on the YouTube side. But with that said, let's get into this. This young lady exposed a women's only Facebook group called Sis Is This Your Man? Now, apparently this is a group of women in the tens of thousands that have multiple chapters in multiple cities, both nationally here in the United States and internationally. So off the bat, if you've ever wanted to know how pervasive the surveillance state is, it's as close as the woman that is in your bed. Okay, so with that being said, let's ask this question first. Now, gentlemen, at first glance, when you first watch this clip, does this make you react a certain way? That's the first thing that you need to ask yourself. Do I react a certain way after watching this video evidence or proof or confession of a woman just totally exposing the lengths that large groups of women go to try to quote unquote expose the men, their significant others? And so what are those thoughts that you are having as an initial response to seeing that? That's really what I want to get at today. So first of all, let's address the female poster of the video, okay? She says that she's single and looking and doesn't want someone on the apps or social media as a result of the group that she's a part of. Gentlemen, this means that she has a ride or die or a designated F-buddy on standby. She has a man that is delivering that soul pull on a regular basis. However, this is not a man that she's dating. If you are on the Patreon at the higher level, we've already gone over this type of man on a desirable woman's roster. Now, this young lady looks fairly attractive, so of course, she has the ability to attract multiple men for different reasons that we won't go into today. But keep in mind that her posting this serves the purpose of indirectly warning potential men that she would engage with to be on their square, so to speak, to keep their noses clean, because there are women out here that are posting pictures of their quote-unquote significant others in hopes of catching them up in some sort of scandal, which is completely short-sighted, completely emotionally driven, completely drama-based, because as we'll get into in just a moment, this is something that inevitably backfires on the women who are in such a group. Okay, so that's the first thing that I want to cover. All right. The second thing that I want to cover is to all the gentlemen who are within earshot of this conversation, whether you're a casual observer, subscribed on Patreon, have your copy of the Seduction Scriptures or not. Hear this portion of this presentation, okay? We always, always, always implore you to be upfront and honest about your dealings. I'm all about ethical non-monogamy, as you know, but even if you're practicing monogamy, what this young lady has exposed is that your mate could potentially still have posted a photo of you in a group like this just to see what she can see, quote unquote. In which case, gentlemen, listen very closely to this. You should take this opportunity, this video right here, take this opportunity to get to know your mate better by seeing how she reacts to this information. Yes, if you are so bold, play this clip for your significant other. Ask yourself, will she be down for discovery on your behalf? Meaning, would she be down to join one of these groups on your behalf, just like the original poster did for her ride or die or her significant other? Or will your mate just shrug it off or try to gaslight you into dropping the topic altogether? Either way, you're going to know if you have a rider or not. All right. Third, let's address this group directly. Gentlemen, your cousin has informed you of this very phenomenon amongst women globally for years. We have had this discussion many times on this particular channel. And guess what? I have discussed the remedy for this particular activity. Take out your copy of the Seduction Scriptures. Yes, I addressed this already in the Seduction Scriptures. Turn to page 76. Those who are familiar already know where I'm going with this. This phenomenon is similar to what I refer to as the Office F file. Yes, this is the exact phenomenon of women conversing, discussing, even trading various elements of the men within their locality. In particular, the reference in my book, The Seduction Scriptures, refers to an office setting in which the women actively discuss the aspects of the men in the office. They talk about the one who they would smash. They talk about the ones who they would pass. They talk about the ones who are trying to leverage their resources or leverage their seniority, leverage their status within an office. They talk about the weirdos. They talk about all of these various elements of the men who are in their space. And the key takeaway from this particular reference from my book, The Seduction Scriptures, is this. This is all done privately. This is done outside of the purview of the vast majority of men within the office setting, all the way up to the CEO of the company. They have no clue about the depth of intel that the female staffers have on the men within their office. So the other takeaway that I want to leave you with regarding this particular group is that it's a situation that the average woman cannot win from. The average woman who would participate in a group like this, if she does post pictures of her significant other, and there is a woman who has a vendetta, or a group of women or a clique of women who has a vendetta against her personally, they could collude to try to undermine, erode, and ultimately destroy what could potentially be the best thing, one of the best things she has going in her life, and that's having a capable, quality, significant other. And the last thing I want to leave you, gentlemen, with is this. This small clip pretty much sums up the dating game and how it has always been viewed from the woman's perspective. Okay, when we talk about men who are dating, who are courting various women, who are seeing what his options are, exploring the local dating scene, and just casually engaging in various scenarios with a diverse pool of women. This is really honestly how women, or the average woman, views it when she's having a candid conversation with other women. Look at this
story. I'm gonna try to keep it as like non-obvious as possible. So, how do I do this? I was informed about this female who was apparently seeing this guy, and they didn't really have any labels or anything on it yet. They always used to see each other and, have sex and do all the things that you would do with your partner. Dates, blah, 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 blah. Now, the guy in this situation is, I guess they're still both single, yeah, because no one made it official. Now, this female has a friend, and this guy is now inquiring about this friend in interest. Now, you have your person who you're constantly having sex with, and she feels as though this is a thing, I guess. And based on his presentation, anyone would think that this is a thing.
Right.
But now he is now asking this girl's friend if she,
Niggas cool.
if she into
into
him,
things.
if she into that, I just want to know if that's his mind. I don't think that's.
That ain't nobody mind. That's community dick.
But he making this. No, but like.
Gentlemen, understand that it is okay that this phenomena exists. Okay, this is just another point of social leverage that a percentage of women attempt to use against men in this thing that we call game. And that's why it's so important that we have stewards of the game to inform, instruct, to coach, and to mentor men and young men who may not be aware of these scenarios that exist as a component of human nature. It's simply a component of human nature. We just have technology now to be leveraged as an additional tool in the expression of nature itself. So take away these particular gems, see for yourself in the relationships that you're managing right now, if any of these points can be used as a conversational piece so that you have a better dialogue between yourself and your female counterpart. But always, always, always remember to protect yourself, be safe, get regularly tested. And again, communication is key in terms of successfully navigating this thing we call game. As always, this is your man, Cousin T, aka the Alpha Wingman, saying stay sharp and mission focused. Later.